Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. We take you till 2 today here on the program. It's a Monday Rewind, which are brought to you by your South Florida Chevy dealers. You're looking for more power, capability, and technology. With Chevy trucks, you're ready for anything. Chevrolet, together, let's drive as your Miami Dolphins victorious over the New England Patriots, 31-15. They improve on the season to a cool 5-6. Tua, these numbers are good, Leroy. 29 of 40, 317 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks.
Well, and
Goosey.
he shouldn't have got 40 passes. But I'm going to tell you, dear Mike McDaniel, too soon. Too soon.
To pull him?
Yes!
Yeah, it was third quarter.
No, he pulled him at the beginning of the fourth quarter. It was like 13 minutes left. I'm like,
do you think like Mike McDaniel's even got to be like, Sky,
come on.
Hey man, what's going on here?
he didn't have to say nothing because soon as the ball hit the ground, Tua went and got his mouthpiece and helmet.
Yeah.
And started talking to everybody. But there was one guy, no matter what, was not going in. Teron Armstead.
Oh, yeah.
he went past Teron Armstead.
You let the Rook
just
in.
kept going.
Rook's got it. Jalen Waddle, best game of the season for the Penguin. 8 catches, 144 yards, and 1 touchdown. He was awesome yesterday. 12 catches. Got up high.
Catching the ball in traffic.
Yep. That's all
He
I've
didn't have
been
no
asking for. That's all I've been asking for.
He didn't have no choice. And the balls were hitting him right in the breadbasket, baby.
Yep. I've always rooted for Jalen Waddle. He's one of my favorite players on the team.
Yeah, for sure.
I would rank
Don't
him
be
my
a fraud.
3rd favorite Dolphin.
Don't be a fraud.
And so I said, no. I said he
fraud.
was due. I said he was
Don't
due.
be a fraud.
I said he was due.
You did say he was due, but you also said
Jalen Waddle going out there, fat pockets, no catches.
Hey, your boy,
What?
Julian Hill.
oh my God, dude.
And I don't like that everybody yells at me. Like, it's my fault that he's out there.
Yeah, because they probably got anytime touchdown too.
Well, can I tell you what pissed me off yesterday? See, the odds were kind of crazy with the Dolphins, So, Hard Rock app, I was ready to put in my Julian Hill bet. It's down to plus 800. Who are all these people betting on Julian Hill?
It's your fault.
How is this happening?
It really is your fault.
Everybody keeps betting on him, and I can't get the juice that I want for it. I'm going to have to switch to another player.
Wow, Smith and Smaldick. This might be the most positive thing you've ever said. Tua has the same amount of passing TDs as Herbert and Hurts in 4 less games.
Wow.
That's impressive.
He's been on a tear.
Yeah. You called him George Kittle.
I said new George Kittle.
New George Kittle.
George Kittle.
For sure.
We did have new George Kittle. I just didn't know it was Jonnu Smith. So
he can't be new.
Why can't he be new George Kittle? Same age? What?
Obvious reasons.
No, I don't know what obvious reasons. Why can't he be new George Kittle?
Really?
What?
Because he runs the football. George Kittle doesn't have any carries.
Well,
That's like, wait a minute. I was watching the pregame. You know who they compared Jaden Daniels to?
Who?
RG3, Lamar Smith,
Lamar
Jackson, and Doug Williams. But you can compare Jonnu Smith to Kittles.
Yeah, because I'm breaking ground here.
Wow. Innovative.
In the world with intangibles, I see non-intangibles and intangibles can be the same sometimes.
Hear that,
No,
Ethan
you
Bonner?
don't.
Sometimes.
That's not.
I'm bringing people together.
Same.
Oh, you can bring them together. We still together.
Come together.
But that's not a good comparison.
Right now.
He's good, though.
He can run.
Yeah.
Shocked that I knew like they could use him and they would use him, but to see him, he's all over the place. He's doing all kinds of things. Everything except blocking. He ain't your blocking guy.
No, that's Julian Hill.
Yeah. So
when he's not,
that you have scoring touchdowns.
Well,
Julian Hill.
He does get an opportunity like once a week.
He does.
What did he get? 2 targets yesterday?
Almost fumbled. But the thing is, he didn't catch it long
he
enough.
He does not have hands. I thought when I compared
he's got
him
planks, right?
got the worst hands I've ever seen.
He's got maybe the
This
worst
is
hands you've
really-
ever seen.
This is
in your
really
life.
some of the worst hands.
Trevor, is Saquon Barkley your MVP? Yes, for this reason. And this reason only. If you have a guy on your team that is so good, he gets to stink off your coach and your quarterback, then that's the MVP.
Yeah. Has anybody ever won MVP for being awesome, but also seeing the team that he left?
Right. I mean, but even that, we were having questions about Jalen Hurts. Why'd he give him all that money? Right? Look at what happened to the team last year. The coach, Sirianni, he's got to go. He got to go.
I still don't know if he's good.
Right. But guess what?
Punchable face.
You add Saquon Barkley, we ain't had those discussions in a minute.
Schmieden says Saquon running behind that O-line is like Barry Bonds taking steroids. Not fair.
And they got rid of an all-pro center, or he retired. And still, I mean, they're a good team here.
Some are wondering, though.
No, dude. A little overrated, if you ask me.
What?
A little overrated. if you
Jason
ask me.
Kelsey's overrated?
I mean, think about it. He was already old. He was 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
He was 1 foot out. It did seem like he was 1 foot out.
Okay, he could snap the
I'll tell
ball.
you, by the way, who I saw yesterday. Your boy Clay.
Whoa, you saw him? Because I saw him on a milk carton, dude. That's the only place that I saw
I
him.
kind of thought that coming. I was like,
Woo!
oh, yeah. Where was he in this
Where
game?
is that guy, right?
Clay
I'm
Thompson.
surprised you didn't come in with the numbers.
Well, you know, I unfortunately
Didn't want to run up the score on him.
I unfortunately had Tyler Hero over on 21.5 points.
Oof, Tyler Hero.
Even though we won.
Worst hands, Julian or the mechanic?
I'd say Julian still.
Tyler Hero. Yeah, Tyler Hero was
Worst performance of the season.
What was he? 8 of 25 yesterday.
8 of 25, 1 for 10 from 3. He had 42 minutes to get.
You know
me
you had a
21
bad day
points.
if Bam outshot you from the 3-point line.
Woo! I know he.
Bam was getting him up though yesterday.
Yeah,
huh?
I was getting
How
him
about that
up,
clutch
man.
ass 3?
I saw that. Yeah.
Needed that. Absolutely.
And then you want to know who was mocking him?
Hmm.
Clay Thompson.
Of course.
Clay Thompson was chirping at him behind that line, and he gives him the old,
Yep.
hits him with the threes.
Yeah, how dare you clank Thompson? Garbage, dude.
I can't believe this guy was so ahead on the demise of Clay Thompson.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Sometimes you're a visionary. You know, you got to wait for the rest of the
All
world
right,
to
calm
catch up.
down.
Just
You're
saying.
not a visionary.
I called mobility into a. I called Clank Thompson the demise of him, and I'm calling DeMar DeRozan. He's not going to make the Hall of Fame, dude. He's not making the Hall of
Nothing
Fame.
was more scarier than seeing Tyler Hero in good basketball posture while Kyrie had the basketball. So I'm not the only one.
That dude
I'm
is,
not the only one. He's the only one. He plays point guard like he doesn't have to dribble, like he could just run it.
Dude, this is the thing though that makes Bam so special because like that dude hits that 3 and then his ass goes down there and he goes, "Oh, Kyrie's on the wing, I got him." And then like Kyrie throwing up a brick right with Bam on. I'm like, damn, that dude is something. He's something.
Don't pay attention to old dum over there though,
Hmm?
because you know he.
No. You haven't seen Asia Wilson a lot recently, have you?
I don't really pay attention if she's there or
I
not.
think there's
I
a
don't
little
know.
bit of a tiff going on.
What do you mean,
Which
dude?
makes me believe that's
She was
why
just
Bam
in his-
has been.
He just gave like 1,000 turkeys away
Yeah.
with Udonis Haslam. She was there.
Yeah, and now they got into an argument that day.
What?
She's like, "Why didn't you give away 2,000?" And he's, ever since then, he's been balling. He's angry now, chip on his shoulder.
He has a chip on
Really?
his shoulder.
But look, you watch
Bam,
Thanksgiving,
the
holidays.
only thing
Mhm.
that Bam has been outspoken about is me.
Yep.
He usually doesn't have a grudge. No, he don't pick
The
no
only
bones
person.
with nobody
Yeah.
but me.
And now maybe Frog Boy, because once he sees this, he's gonna
No.
gonna think that you got into a tiff with his secret girlfriend, because
Yeah.
they're not technically public yet,
I'm just reading body language.
even though they're very bad at keeping a secret.
Very bad.
Yeah,
I
you
mean-
might as well just make it Facebook official, guys. Do people still do that?
No. Did question.
In a
So
relationship with.
is Kyrie more fun to watch that he's not doing crazy stuff?
Oh, he was always fun to watch.
It's amazing. Like, and who's ever in front of him, I'm like, oh God.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he had Pelle a couple of times.
Yeah, Pelle played a lot
I was
yesterday.
gonna say Pelle.
37 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of playing time.
Jimmy Butler. Did you guys see what Jimmy Butler said?
No.
I gotta take a break. I'll tell you, Jimmy Butler said a thing yesterday, man. I was like, woo!
I was ready for you this time.
Back after this. Tobin and Leroy here with you. 560 WQAM. So the Miami Heat yesterday, they beat the Dallas Mavericks in an OT thriller. Jimmy Butler looked amazing. He saw when he saw Derek Lively. Don't tell him that Derek Lively is this new fun big. He saw Derek Lively at the rim. He goes, green light. Did you see that circus shot that he threw up on him?
I was gonna say, where does that shot rank in like Heat circus shot? Because Dwayne Wade will put up a circus shot.
Oh,
every other night.
I remember when Mike Inglis would.
Oh, what a call! But really, that shot yesterday that he put up, it was kind of like.
Do you have the call from Jax? Is that in the system? Can we get
Probably,
that?
right?
I think it was. Let me see what the score was. It was like 1-0. I'd like to hear what Jax's call of that was yesterday.
Same.
It was, what was that point? That was
It was late in the game,
1-0.
for sure.
Yeah, it was late in the game. Circus shot was 112, 111, I think.
Yeah.
Is what it made it.
Grab that right now.
112, 111. And then if you can get the tie-in shot, that'd be cool too from Jax. We'll hear a little bit of Jason Jackson yesterday. But yesterday's game was absolutely tremendous. It was boots on the ground. After watched first half of the Dolphins here, second half of the Dolphins I watched at the arena. Was while Pelle Larsson and Khalil Ware were warming up. I was watching as soon as I was walking over. The last score I saw right as I was walking out of the parking garage, the Bayside parking garage, Froggy, was a Jalen Waddle celebration and Stephen Ross getting all sexy with it. And then basically I was just watching them not screw it up, try not to screw it up against the Patriots there at the end. Yeah. And, I thought for sure that, they were going to be able to give Tua a break. But unfortunately, Skylar Thompson just is around stuff and bad stuff happens, even if it's not his fault,
It's bad luck, dude.
He just might be bad luck. I don't know what to tell you. It just is what it is. I don't feel good about it. I don't want to make it a Skylar Thompson thing. But either way, that's what I was doing. I was watching.
That was a nail in the coffin for his.
I would not do that.
What was it doing?
I'm just saying. Like, he's a backup for a reason.
I understand.
If your backup don't work out, so what?
No, he's not good.
You'd like to go.
He's really like. I'm thinking about calling Daniel Jones. That's how bad he looked yesterday.
Oh, don't do that.
Come on.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, Daniel Jones, mobile. Till he falls on his face.
Mobile? Like he couldn't even be mobile.
But
he tackled himself.
I told you what Jimmy said about Pelle Larsson. Oh, this was good. Did you hear this, Marcos?
I didn't. I did not.
Jimmy Butler said about Pelle Larsson after the game. Swedish swish, swisher Swede, handsome. All right. He didn't say that he was handsome. I'm just saying. I mean, that kid is good looking. I mean, just look at those eyes, dreamy.
We had him up at first. We interviewed him.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
he was talking about Pelle after the game because Pelle played 37 minutes. He was a plus 18 team high, just all over the place, dude.
I hate that.
I mean, if it was Drew Smith, we would have been praising him all
day.
He was
hurt. He was hurt.
Oh, what a shocker.
By the way, hate that stat.
The plus minus?
Yeah.
Here was Jimmy Butler on Pelle after the game.
He just do everything. He really do. Like, he can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He can finish. He can guard. I think as the game continually slows down for him, he's just going to get more and more comfortable and better. It's really going to be hard for Spo to take him off the floor. I like the way that I always see him in early, leaving late. And honestly, he reminds me of myself whenever I was younger in this league. He could probably shoot the ball a lot better than I could, though.
Wow.
That is high praise.
Did you see what he just said?
Can I just say?
Did you just see what he just said?
Wait. We have
myself. Oh my God.
I would like.
Wow.
I would like the chat to let me know how you feel about this.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about somebody giving somebody else a compliment by using their name?
Reminds me of
Love
young
it.
Me.
Not like it's like I'm not saying
why?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it.
You never. So
but
you never
it
done
sounds
that?
no.
You never seen someone run the ball and like Reminds me of a young Leroy.
No, because people would call me a pompous ass if I did that. Right? It's weird. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? It sounds.
Is it because Pella's Swedish?
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Is this the Kittles, John Smith thing?
Has nothing to do with that. But no, yeah, no,
only
no.
one
Yes and no?
No.
Hmm.
No. Like it would also Jimmy did it.
Yeah.
So that makes it different than you doing it.
Yeah.
But still.
Are you saying too much?
Too much.
Why?
Like, I don't know. I don't know if because if certain people were to do that, if Tom Brady were to do that, you'd be like, enough with it. Right?
Depends.
No, but I'm just saying, if certain people do it, you'd be like, hold up, let's pump the brakes.
It'd be kind of cool. Like if Drew Brees said that about Tua, he goes, it kind of reminds me of me.
Reminds me of the younger me. I'd be like, oh, younger
What?
you wasn't that good, dude. Younger you.
The fact that we have to go through all this to kind of justify it.
I like it.
I'm not saying.
I don't have to justify
And again,
it.
I'm not saying there's anything.
He just said we have another Jimmy Butler.
But.
What's better than one?
But.
Two.
Using yourself as isn't that, I don't know.
Dade South says Sweet Dan Marlin. Sweet Dan Marley.
Sweet Dan Marley. Yeah, that's good. That's pretty good.
Give him a point.
Come on.
Can I have that call from Jax yesterday on the circus shot from Jimmy Butler?
Burks with the rock. Gets it to Jimmy up top. This might be a get the you-know-what out the way. Jimmy rejects the screen. Attacks lively. Puts it up. It bounces in for Butler. Heat up one. Timeout on the floor. Jimmy didn't even see it go in. Turned his back fully. Nodding his head. I'm that guy. All the way to the bench.
Certainly was.
That was ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Took the contact kind of like over the head as he's falling to the ground. No call, by the way. As he's falling to the ground. Absolutely ridiculous.
It was incredible. And then Jimmy, at the end of regulation, he would tie it up. Duncan Robinson with the sweet-ass pass to Jimmy for the slam. No call.
Duncan's left as the Heat attack. And here we go. Movement to Jimmy. Quick up. Throws it down. And one. You got to call that and one. Yeah. You got to call that and one. Are you kidding me?
Oh, my gosh.
They didn't call it. We have a tie game with 4.3, and Jimmy got hacked from behind.
That was brutal.
It was.
It was brutal.
I mean, you could tell by the way he swung.
It was
he
brutal.
had to get hit.
I can't, everybody who was there was like, oh, that's for sure going to be an and one. And they were giving Jimmy like every call. Dude, like Jimmy got to line a ton yesterday. I don't understand that.
How long does the 2-minute report take? Should it be out today?
I don't know. Just let me know when I can see it so I can
who cares? Game's over.
I can head to the bathroom, you know.
Game's over.
Oh, okay.
They won. Who cares?
Here's Jimmy Butler after the game on that end of game play drawn up by Spo, and he begrudgingly had to give a little bit of a nod to his frenemy.
I'm just glad that we took this to overtime and won. Spo is hellified, you know. I just saw that he got voted the best coach in the association, rightfully so, because he be locked in and he be studying his stuff like nobody I've ever seen. And he drew up something that was incredible. And I hate to say it, but Duncan made an incredible pass. Thank you.
Why does he have to so begrudgingly congratulate Duncan on a great play?
That's the new Max Strus. The new flick off before anything.
Why does he have to do that? Why can't he just say, man, what a play by Duncan? He goes, I guess I got to give him some props. It was a pretty good pass.
Wow.
Duncan, tangibles. Running that inbounds play now, huh? He's the inbounds master.
Look at that. Couple
Surprised Jimmy didn't say Spo reminded him of himself.
He reminds me of a young me.
Oh, man.
Somebody getting on Mark Jones.
Why?
He needs to relax as the 305 man. A little too much.
We did get a lot of 305. I love that for Mark Jones. Loved it.
Are you
Mark
serious?
Jones was basically giving us a Miami tour during that game.
Yep.
Look, to be fair, Wake Forest, did they have a completion in the second half?
I know they only had 50.
Maybe their
50
third
yards.
stringer.
I mean, they really didn't throw the ball. So
I don't think they completed one pass in the second half.
Wow.
At least I don't think their starter Bachmeyer didn't. Bachmeyer.
Bachmeyer.
Such a Wake Forest QB name.
Very bad.
Demon Deacons.
Baptized.
Take a break. Leroy will gather us around the locker room. Crazy football weekend. We hand out our game balls and game bums next.